guys, it's Joe. Welcome back to this Cat Scrappiness YouTube channel. Today's card, I'll be using the Crafter's Essentials 1 die set. It comes with several dies. In this particular project, I'll be using the 3-window rectangle die here. And then also, I'll be using the A2 Acetate Sheets, the pink Kawaii cloud sprinkles, and the stamp set I'll be using is going to be Avery, Elle, Be a Unicorn. So let's get started with the coloring. Now I'm going to assemble the card. The card base is an A2 card size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have some pattern paper that I cut to size, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and I adhere it to the base of my card with a 1/8 inch border around the designer paper with scrapbook adhesive tape. And then here is that 3-window stitch die cut that I cut from the Crafter Essentials die set, and in the center window I stamped "Wishing you a magical day," and this sentiment is included in the Be a Unicorn stamp set. And then I go ahead and lay that down. Now I'm adding some tape adhesive to the back of my window frame, making sure that I get all the edges on the outside as well as those little tiny thin strips where the window is. And if I have any excess tape adhesive, I just go ahead and roll that back so that it is not showing on the acetate sheet. So you can see I'm just rolling that tape back and it's hidden behind the cardstock. So here is the pre-cut A2 size acetate sheets from Cat Scrappiness, and then I go ahead and lay that down, making sure everything is pressed firmly, and then I take my scissors and I trim out the excess very carefully, making sure not to cut any of the cardstock and just cut the acetate sheet. So then after that I go ahead and take some foam adhesive tape and I carefully cut it to size so that it fits the window. Here are some gold stars that I also cut out from the Crafter's Essentials die. The stitch star comes in that die set, so I cut it out of gold cardstock. And there is the scrapbook adhesive foam dimensional tape. So I go ahead and lay that down, and I'm just going to skip this part because it is a little bit tedious. So now that I adhere all the foam adhesive, and it goes right there in that on top of that sentiment, here is some mini gold star sequence that I go ahead and center in each of the windows. So from the top, the middle, and the bottom, I go ahead and even that out between the 3 windows, and then I have some round clear sequence that I'm going to add as well as part of the shaker mix. And lastly, I'm going to add the pink Kawaii cloud sprinkles. These are so cute. They also come in a teal color, but I chose to use pink, and they have cute little happy faces on it. So I go ahead and add those to those 3 sections. Had to cut part of the video out because my little one stuck his hand in the video, and I didn't think you guys wanted to see that. So I went ahead and evenly distributed those pink clouds, adding some more on the bottom. Then I'll go ahead and take that shaker window that I made and place it on top of the sequins, and it helps that I had already adhered that center window, so I use that as a guide to make sure that my shaker frame is nice and centered. So I make sure all sides are adhered to the card, making sure there's no gaps and that the sequence will not fall out. So then I go ahead and start to adhere all the other elements. Here are the 2 images that I colored. I went and fussy cut them out. Avery Elle does also carry the coordinating dies for the stamp set, but I didn't want that white edge around the image, so I went ahead and just fussy cut it with my scissors so that that white edge does not show. Then next I go ahead and place the gold stars on the card. I'm using the NUVO liquid adhesive, and I've said this before, but I like using liquid adhesive so that I still have some time to wiggle the die cut or image around so that it's not it's not permanently adhered to the card, so I still have some wiggle room. So here is the cute little unicorn, and then lastly I go ahead and add that 3rd star. To finish the card off, I'm taking more of the mini gold stars and just randomly placing it on the cards just to add more interest to the card. I put 1 on the cloud and then 4 little ones around the frame. So that is my shaker card, and using the die set Crafter's Essentials 1, I used the star element and also the 3 window rectangle die. And yeah, so that is my card. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.